My child, why do you weep? Why is your heart burdened with troubles? Have I not told you that I will never leave you nor forsake you? Listen to my voice, for I am here with you. I see your pain, your struggles, your silent cries in the night. But I tell you, be strong, for the trials of this world cannot break you if you remain in me. Do not fear, do not lose hope, for I, the Lord your God, am fighting for you. Stay with me until the end of this message, and I will give you words of life that will strengthen your heart and restore your soul. My beloved, I know the road you walk is hard. I see the burdens you carry, the battles you face, and the tears you hide. The world has pressed you down, but I have come to lift you up. Do you remember my words? Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28, I am not a distant God who watches from afar. I am here, closer than your breath, whispering to your heart, hold on, my child. Do not give up. When storms rise against you, when the waves threaten to pull you under, remember what I did for my disciples. They were afraid in the storm, the wind howling, the sea raging, and they cried out, Lord, save us. And what did I do? I stood up, I rebuked the wind, I silenced the sea, and I said, Peace, be still. Mark 4 verse 39, and instantly, the storm obeyed me. So why are you afraid? Why do you let fear control you? Have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? Have I not promised that no weapon formed against you shall prosper? Isaiah 54 verse 17, you are not alone, my child. Even in the fire, I am with you. Even in the valley of the shadow of death, I am your shepherd, guiding you with my rod and my staff. Do you remember the woman who bled for 12 years? She suffered, she was rejected, she was weak, but she did not give up. She reached out in faith, she touched the hem of my garment, and in an instant, power flowed from me to her, and she was healed. Luke 8 verses 43 to 48, if she had given up, she would have missed her miracle. Do not give up, my child. Do not stop believing. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I see your enemies plotting against you. I hear the words spoken against you in secret. But I tell you, do not fear them. Did they not rise against me? Did they not betray me, mock me, and crucify me? But on the third day, I rose again in victory. And so will you. Your suffering is not the end of your story. I am the God of resurrection. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy, ashes into beauty. Hold on, for your victory is near. When you pray and do not see an answer, do not be discouraged. Even when you cannot see it, I am working. Even when you do not feel it, I am moving. Remember my servant Job. He lost everything, his wealth, his health, his family, and he cried out in pain. But he did not turn away from me. And in the end, I restored him, giving him twice what he had lost. Job 42 verse 10, I will do the same for you if you remain faithful. My child, listen to me. Do not let your heart be troubled. Believe in me. I have already overcome the world. Whatever burden you carry, lay it at my feet. Whatever fear torments you, release it to me. I am the one who makes a way in the wilderness, who brings water from the rock, who calls the dead back to life. Nothing is impossible for me. Hold on, my beloved. Hold on to my promises. Hold on to my word. Your pain will not last forever. Your suffering is not in vain. I am preparing a crown of glory for you, a reward that will never fade. The day is coming when you will stand before me, and I will wipe every tear from your eyes. No more sorrow, no more pain, only joy in my presence forever. Did I not say, in this world, you will have trouble? But take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33, the trials you face are not meant to destroy you, they are refining you, strengthening you, preparing you for the glory that is to come. You must walk by faith, not by sight. Even when you cannot see the way, even when you do not understand, trust in me, for I am leading you. Remember my servant David? He was just a shepherd boy, overlooked, forgotten, rejected by men, but chosen by me. He stood before a giant with nothing but a sling and a stone, and the world laughed. But I was with him, and with one strike, Goliath fell. 1 Samuel 17 verses 45 to 50, the giants in your life may seem impossible to defeat, but my power is greater. Stand in faith, and you will see the giants fall before you. Do you think your pain is too great for me to heal? Have you forgotten who I am? I touched the eyes of the blind, and they saw. I spoke a word, and the dead rose to life. I stretched out my hand, and the leper was cleansed. There is no sickness, no wound, no scar too deep for my healing touch. If you believe, you will see my glory. My child, the enemy wants you to think that you are alone, that you are abandoned, that I have forgotten you. But listen to me, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. When you pass through the waters, they will not sweep over you. Isaiah 43 verse 2, the battle is fierce, but you are not fighting alone. I am with you. I am for you. Do not let fear steal your faith. Fear is a lie, a shadow that has no power unless you give it room in your heart. Did I not say, fear not, for I am with you? Isaiah 41 verse 10, why do you doubt? Why do you let worry consume you? Look at the birds of the air, they do not sow or reap, yet my Father feeds them. Are you not worth more than they? Matthew 6 verse 26, if I care for the sparrows, will I not care for you? Your prayers are not in vain. Every tear you have shed, I have collected. Every whispered prayer, I have heard. And though the answer may seem delayed, I am never late. My timing is perfect. What I have promised, I will fulfill. Hold on, my child. Do not grow weary. Your breakthrough is coming. Do not envy the wicked when they prosper. Do not look at the unrighteous and wonder why they seem to flourish. Their wealth, their power, their fame, it is all dust, here today and gone tomorrow. But you, my beloved, have an inheritance that will never fade. Keep your eyes on me. Seek first my kingdom, and everything else will be added to you. Matthew 6 verse 33. I know there are days when your strength fails, when you feel too weak to go on. But remember my words, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40 verse 31, when you cannot take another step, lean on me. When you have no words left to pray, let your tears be your prayer. I understand. I am near. My child, the world will tell you to give up, to turn back, to walk away. But I tell you, stand firm. Do not be shaken. I have gone before you. I have prepared the way. What you see as an obstacle, I see as an opportunity. What you see as failure, I see as preparation for something greater. Hold on to me. Trust in my love. I have called you by name. You are mine. No one can snatch you from my hand. John 10 verse 28, no storm can destroy you. No trial can break you. I have declared victory over your life. Walk in it. Believe it. And soon, very soon, you will stand before me, and I will wipe every tear from your eyes. No more pain. No more sorrow. Only joy in my presence forever. The world has pushed you aside, mocked you, rejected you, and told you that you are not enough. But I tell you the truth, you are mine. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. You are not forgotten. When others turn away, I remain. When others betray you, I hold you close. When you feel abandoned, I am still here, whispering to your heart, reminding you that you are never alone. You have prayed, and it seems like the heavens are silent. You have knocked, but the doors have not opened. You have waited, but the answers have not come. And now, doubt tries to creep in, telling you that I do not care. But hear me now, your prayers are not in vain. Your waiting is not wasted. I am working, even when you cannot see it. I am moving, even when you do not feel it. The delay is not denial. What I have promised, I will fulfill. What I have spoken, I will accomplish. You have faced trials that have left you weary. You have been betrayed by those you trusted. You have been wounded by those you loved. The pain of broken relationships, the sting of disappointment, the weight of uncertainty, it all feels too much to bear. But do not be afraid. I am your healer. I am your restorer. I am the one who turns sorrow into joy, mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty. No wound is too deep for my healing. No heart is too broken for my touch. No situation is beyond my power to restore. I see how the enemy has tried to break you. I see how he has whispered lies into your heart, telling you that you are a failure, that you will never rise, that your dreams are dead. But I tell you now, he is a liar. He has no power over you. You are more than what you feel. You are stronger than what you think. You are destined for more than what your eyes can see. The plans I have for you are greater than your fears, greater than your failures, greater than your past. The road has been rough. The battles have been fierce. The storms have been relentless. But I am here, standing beside you, telling you to rise again. Telling you to wipe your tears. Telling you that your story is not over. You have been knocked down, but you are not defeated. You have been wounded, but you are not destroyed. You have been pressed, but you are not crushed. The fire may have surrounded you, but it will not consume you. The flood may have risen, but it will not sweep you away. I have seen how people have spoken against you, how they have tried to tear you down with their words, how they have tried to block your path. But do not worry about them. Do not waste your time trying to defend yourself. Do not let their words shake you. I am your defender. I am your shield. I am the one who fights for you. What they meant for harm, I will turn for your good. The tables will turn. The very ones who laughed at you will see my hand lifting you up. The very ones who rejected you will witness my favor upon your life. Do not compare your journey to others. Do not look at their success and feel forgotten. Do not measure your worth by the standards of this world. What I am doing in your life is unique. What I am preparing for you is greater than what you have imagined. Your time is coming. Your season is near. The doors that have been shut will be opened. The chains that have held you back will be broken. The mountains that have stood in your way will be moved. I know how tired you are. I know how weary your soul has become. The weight of life has drained you, and you feel like you have nothing left to give. But do not give up. Do not let go. I will renew your strength. I will breathe life into your spirit. I will restore the passion, the hope, the fire that once burned within you. You will rise again. You will dream again. You will laugh again. You will rejoice again. Do not listen to the voices that tell you to quit. Do not entertain the thoughts that tell you it is over. You have come too far to turn back now. You have endured too much to surrender now. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is closer than you think. The blessing that has been delayed is about to be released. The promise that has seemed distant is about to manifest. I have prepared a table before you. I have set a place for you. The world may have counted you out, but I have called you in. The enemy may have tried to destroy you, but I have preserved you. The trials you have faced were not meant to break you, but to build you. The tears you have cried were not wasted, but have watered the seeds of your future. Your story is not over. Your best days are not behind you. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not impossible. The vision I have given you will not die. I will bring it to pass. I will make a way. I will do what no man can do. Stand firm. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep walking in faith. The answers are coming. The breakthrough is near. The victory is already yours. You have seen how storms rise without warning, how troubles come like a flood, sweeping away your peace, your joy, and your confidence. But do you remember my disciples on the sea? The winds howled, the waves crashed, and fear gripped their hearts. They thought the storm would destroy them. They cried out, thinking they were alone. But I was there. I rose and spoke a single command, and the storm obeyed. The winds fell silent. The waves became still. Their fear turned to awe because they saw my power. You, too, are in a storm. The waves are high. The winds are fierce. But I am in your boat. I have not abandoned you. And with one word, I will calm the storm in your life. You worry about tomorrow, about your needs, about what will come. But have you forgotten how I fed the thousands in the wilderness? The people were hungry, and my disciples saw only lack. They had no plan, no solution, no way forward. But I took what they had, 5 loaves and 2 fish, and I blessed it. I multiplied it. I satisfied every hunger. Not one person left empty. I am the same today. If I could feed thousands with almost nothing, what do you think I can do with your life? Stop fearing. Stop doubting. What little you have, place it in my hands. I will multiply it. I will make a way. Some of you feel bound, trapped in chains of your past, weighed down by mistakes and regrets. But remember the woman caught in adultery? The crowd dragged her before me, condemning her, ready to destroy her. They wanted judgment. They wanted death. But I knelt down and wrote in the dust. One by one, they left. When she looked up, no one was left to accuse her. I looked into her eyes and spoke the words she never expected, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. Your past does not define you. The sins you carry do not hold power over you. The guilt, the shame, the burden, it is gone. I have forgiven you. Stand up. Walk in freedom. Live as one who is redeemed. You fear you are too broken to be used. You think your weaknesses disqualify you. But look at Moses. He was slow of speech, yet I chose him to speak before Pharaoh. Look at Gideon. He hid in fear, yet I called him a mighty warrior. Look at Peter. He denied me 3 times, yet I restored him and made him a pillar of my church. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. Your flaws do not scare me. Your weakness does not limit me. What I have begun in you, I will complete. The enemy has whispered that you are finished, that you are alone, that you will not rise again. But have you forgotten Lazarus? He was dead for 4 days. The grave was sealed. The mourners had given up hope. But I stood before his tomb and called his name. And at my voice, death lost its power. The grave could not hold him. He came out, alive, restored. If I could call a man from the grave, what makes you think your situation is beyond my power? If I could break the chains of death, what makes you think I cannot break the chains in your life? Your story is not over. I am calling your name. I am calling you to rise. You feel unseen, forgotten, lost in the shadows. But do you remember Hagar? She was cast out, wandering in the wilderness, alone, abandoned. But in her despair, she lifted her eyes and saw me. And she called me by a name no one had spoken before, El Roy, the God who sees. I see you. I see your tears. I see your struggles. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are loved with an everlasting love. Do not fear the trials that come against you. Do not fear the fire, for I walk in it with you. Do you remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? They refused to bow, and the king threw them into the furnace. The fire was meant to destroy them. But when the king looked, he saw 4 men walking in the fire, untouched. I was there. Not a hair on their heads was burned. Not a single flame could consume them. And when they came out, they were promoted, lifted higher than before. The fire in your life is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to reveal my presence. When you walk through it, you will come out stronger. The enemy will see that you are not alone. Your waiting season has felt endless. You have prayed, you have believed, yet you see no answer. But remember Joseph. He was given a dream, but before the dream was fulfilled, he was thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, falsely accused, and locked in a prison. Year after year passed, and it seemed like his destiny had been forgotten. But I had not forgotten. I was working behind the scenes. And when the time was right, in a single moment, I lifted him from the prison to the palace. The delay was not denial. The years of suffering were not wasted. What I promised him, I fulfilled. And what I have promised you, I will fulfill. You are tired of fighting. You want to surrender. But remember Jacob. He wrestled through the night, refusing to let go until he received my blessing. He fought with everything in him. And when the night ended, he walked away with a new name, a new identity, a new future. Some blessings do not come without a struggle. Some breakthroughs require you to wrestle through the night. Do not let go. Keep holding on. The blessing is coming. I know the road has been long. I know the pain has been great. I know the nights have been dark. But the dawn is near. Your suffering will not last forever. Your trials will not be wasted. I am the God who restores. I am the God who lifts up. I am the God who turns mourning into joy. Hold on a little longer. Keep trusting a little longer. Keep believing a little longer. The victory is already written. The story is already finished. And in the end, you will see that I was with you all along. I see how the weight of your struggles has pressed down on you, how you have fought battles no one knows about. The world only sees your smile, but I see the hidden tears. I see the burdens you carry in silence. But I tell you now, your pain is not in vain. Every trial has a purpose. Every hardship is shaping you, strengthening you, refining you like gold in the fire. Do you remember Job? He was faithful, yet he lost everything, his wealth, his children, his health. His friends accused him. His wife told him to give up. He sat in ashes, broken and humiliated. But through his suffering, he did not turn away from me. He held on, even when he did not understand. And in the end, I restored him. I gave him back more than he lost. I turned his mourning into dancing. The same will happen for you. What the enemy stole, I will restore. What was lost will be replaced with greater things. Some of you are running from your calling because of fear, because of doubt, because you feel unworthy. But look at Jonah. I called him to a great mission, but he ran in the opposite direction. He thought he could escape my plan. But when the storm came, when he was swallowed by the great fish, he realized that my purpose would not be stopped. Even in his disobedience, I rescued him. Even in his failure, I gave him another chance. If you have strayed, if you have turned away, it is not too late. My arms are open. My calling has not changed. It is time to rise and walk in the destiny I have prepared for you. You feel surrounded by enemies, attacked on every side, betrayed by those you trusted. But remember David. He was anointed as king, yet before he ever sat on the throne, he was hunted like an animal. King Saul sought to destroy him. He hid in caves, ran through the wilderness, lived as a fugitive. But even in his suffering, he kept his heart fixed on me. He did not take revenge. He did not lose faith. And when the time was right, I lifted him up. His enemies fell, and he took his rightful place. Your time is coming. Those who have mocked you, those who have tried to bring you down, will see my hand lift you up. You ask why life is so hard, why your path is filled with struggles. But did I not say that the road is narrow, that the journey would not be easy? Look at Paul. He was beaten, imprisoned, shipwrecked, persecuted. He suffered more than most. But he did not give up. He kept pressing forward, knowing that his reward was greater than his pain. If he had surrendered, if he had turned back, the world would have never heard the message I placed in him. The same is true for you. Your story is not just for you, it will inspire others. Your victory will bring hope to those who are struggling. Some of you are asking, how much longer? You have waited, you have endured, but the breakthrough has not come. But look at Abraham. I promised him a son, yet years passed with no sign of fulfillment. His faith was tested. He wondered if he had heard me correctly. But when the time was right, when all hope seemed lost, I fulfilled my promise. Isaac was born. I am the same God today. My timing is perfect. Your promise is coming. Do not give up in the waiting. There are some who feel too broken, too lost, too ashamed to come to me. But did I not eat with sinners? Did I not welcome the outcasts? Did I not forgive the thief on the cross in his final moments? I did not come for the righteous, I came for the broken. I came for the lost. I came for you. It does not matter what you have done. It does not matter how far you have fallen. My love is greater. My mercy is deeper. My grace is sufficient. Come as you are. Lay down your burdens. Let me heal you. Let me restore you. You have seen how the world celebrates the powerful, the wealthy, the influential. But my kingdom is different. I lift up the humble. I honor the faithful. The widow who gave her last coin was greater in my eyes than the rich who gave out of their abundance. The servant who multiplied his talents was rewarded, while the one who buried his gift lost everything. Do not despise your small beginnings. Do not think your efforts go unnoticed. Every act of faith, every step of obedience, every sacrifice, nothing is wasted. Your reward is coming. I know the enemy has tried to silence you, to fill your mind with fear, to tell you that you are not enough. But look at Esther. She was an orphan, a foreigner, an ordinary woman. Yet I placed her in a position of influence, and through her, an entire nation was saved. She could have stayed silent. She could have let fear stop her. But she chose to rise. She chose to step into her calling. And because of her courage, history was changed. You have a purpose greater than you know. You have been placed in this moment, in this time, for a reason. Do not let fear hold you back. Some of you have been battling in secret. You have prayed, you have fasted, but the battle continues. Look at Daniel. He prayed for 21 days before his answer came. The angel told him that from the first day he prayed, his request was heard. But there was a war in the heavens, a battle he could not see, delaying the answer. Your prayers have been heard. The battle is not against flesh and blood. There are forces fighting to delay your blessing, but do not stop praying. Do not stop believing. Your answer is on the way. You feel like you have nothing left to give, like the journey is too much. But remember Elijah. He was exhausted, discouraged, ready to give up. He lay under a tree, praying for his life to end. But I sent an angel to feed him, to strengthen him, to remind him that his journey was not over. You may feel empty, but I will fill you. You may feel weak, but I will strengthen you. You may feel lost, but I will guide you. Your battle is not the end of your story. Your struggles are not the final chapter. I have already written your victory. I have already declared your breakthrough. You may not see it yet, but it is coming. Do not grow weary. Do not lose heart. The enemy wants you to surrender, but you must stand. You must keep walking. You must keep believing. You are not alone. I am with you in the fire. I am with you in the storm. I am with you in the waiting. You will not be defeated. You will not be destroyed. You will not be forgotten. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. The promise will be fulfilled. The blessing will come. The breakthrough will manifest. You think this storm will last forever, but it won't. The waves may be crashing, the wind may be howling, but do you remember what I did when my disciples were caught in the storm? They were terrified, convinced they would drown. But I rose, I spoke, and the storm obeyed. The same power that calmed the sea is the same power that fights for you. The storm in your life will not last. It has an appointed time to cease. Do not let fear take over. Do not let the waves shake your faith. Stand firm, because I am in your boat, and as long as I am with you, no storm can destroy you. Some of you have been walking in the wilderness, feeling lost, uncertain, wondering when you will step into your promised land. Do you remember the Israelites? They wandered for 40 years, but their journey was never about the distance, it was about the preparation. Some doors have not opened yet, not because I have forgotten you, but because I am preparing you for the blessing. You cannot enter your promise unprepared. You cannot walk in your destiny while still carrying the chains of the past. The delay is not a denial. The waiting is not a punishment. It is preparation. Trust me. When the time is right, the walls of Jericho will fall, and you will step into what I have promised. You have been surrounded by doubt, by voices telling you it's impossible, that the mountain before you is too high. But I tell you, the same way I told my disciples, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can speak to that mountain, and it will move. It is not about how big your faith appears, it is about where your faith is placed. If you believe in your strength, you will fail. If you believe in me, nothing will be impossible. The mountain before you is not permanent. The obstacle in your way is not unshakable. Speak my name over it. Declare my power over it. The mountain must move. I see your pain, the betrayal you have endured, the wounds that have not yet healed. Do you remember Joseph? His own brothers sold him into slavery. He was falsely accused, thrown into prison, forgotten by those he helped. But did I not raise him up? Did I not use the very betrayal that was meant to destroy him to elevate him? The pit was not his end. The prison was not his destination. He was destined for the palace. And so are you. What was meant for evil, I will turn for good. The betrayal will not break you, it will prepare you. The wounds will not destroy you, they will shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more powerful. You think you are too weak, too unqualified, too ordinary for my purpose. But look at Moses. He stuttered, yet I chose him to speak before Pharaoh. Look at Gideon. He was the least in his family, yet I called him a mighty warrior. Look at Peter. He was impulsive, he denied me, yet I built my church through him. It is not your strength that qualifies you, it is my calling. It is not your ability that determines your destiny, it is my power. Stop looking at your flaws. Stop focusing on what you lack. I am the one who qualifies the unqualified. I am the one who strengthens the weak. If I have called you, no one can stop you. You have been carrying burdens too heavy for you, trying to fix everything on your own. But do you remember Martha? She was busy, distracted, trying to do everything, while Mary simply sat at my feet. Martha thought she was doing the right thing, but she missed the most important thing, me. You have been running, striving, struggling, but have you taken time to sit with me? Have you poured out your heart before me? Have you let me carry your burdens? Come to me, and I will give you rest. Stop fighting battles that are not yours. Stop carrying weights that I have already lifted. Surrender, and watch what I will do. Some of you feel unseen, forgotten, like your faithfulness is unnoticed. But do you remember Hannah? She cried in the temple, year after year, while others mocked her, while her prayers seemed unanswered. But I saw her. I heard her. And when the time was right, I gave her Samuel. Your prayers are not ignored. Your faithfulness is not in vain. What you have sown in tears, you will reap in joy. Your private prayers will bring public testimonies. The time of waiting will turn into a season of rejoicing. You have been fighting against temptation, struggling with battles no one knows about. But do you remember how I overcame the enemy in the wilderness? He tempted me, he tried to break me, but I stood on the truth. It was not my hunger that defined me. It was not my power that tempted me. It was my obedience to the Father that strengthened me. The enemy whispers lies, but you must respond with truth. The battle is won in the mind before it is won in the flesh. Do not give in. Do not surrender. Speak the word. Declare victory. The enemy cannot stand against the power of my truth. Some of you have been betrayed, rejected, left behind by those you loved. But do you remember what happened to me? Judas, one of my own disciples, sold me for silver. Peter, who swore he would never leave, denied me 3 times. The very people I healed, the very ones I fed, shouted, "Crucify him." Yet I forgave. Yet I loved. Yet I fulfilled my purpose. Do not let betrayal stop you. Do not let rejection break you. What others meant for harm, I will use for good. Keep loving. Keep forgiving. Keep moving forward. Your struggle is not the end of your story. Your pain is not the final chapter. I have already declared your victory. I have already prepared your breakthrough. The enemy wants you to believe it is over, but I say it has just begun. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you. The blessing is coming. The promise is near. Hold on. Stand strong. The victory is already yours. You may feel like you are walking through fire, like the heat of your trials is too much to bear. But have you forgotten the 3 men in the fiery furnace? They were thrown into the fire, bound, condemned to die. But when the king looked, he saw not 3 men, but 4, walking freely in the flames. I was with them, and the fire did not consume them. I tell you now, the fire you are in will not destroy you. The trials you are facing will not break you. I am walking with you in the fire, and when you come out, not even the smell of smoke will remain on you. Some of you feel like your prayers are not being answered, like I am silent in your pain. But do you remember Lazarus? His sisters called for me, yet I delayed. They thought I had abandoned them. They thought all hope was gone. But I arrived at the right time, not to heal, but to resurrect. Some of you are asking me to fix a situation, but I am planning to bring something back to life. My delay is not my denial. When I move, it will not just be a small blessing, it will be a miracle beyond what you imagined. You have been carrying guilt, regret, shame from your past. But have you forgotten my love? Have you forgotten the woman caught in adultery? They dragged her before me, ready to condemn her, ready to stone her. But I did not come to condemn, I came to save. I did not throw a stone, I offered mercy. And I tell you now, your past does not define you. The accusations of the enemy hold no power over you. I have washed you clean. I have made you new. Walk in the freedom of my grace. You feel weary, like the road is too long, like you have no more strength to keep going. But do you remember Elijah? He was a mighty prophet, yet he reached a point where he wanted to give up. He sat under a tree and prayed to die. But I did not leave him there. I sent an angel to feed him, to strengthen him, and he got up and kept moving. And I tell you now, get up. Do not stay in this place of despair. I will strengthen you. I will carry you. Your journey is not over. There is more ahead. You feel surrounded by enemies, like the battle is too great. But do you remember Elisha and his servant? His servant saw the enemy army and was filled with fear. But I opened his eyes, and he saw heaven's armies, chariots of fire surrounding them. You are not outnumbered. You are not alone. The battle is not yours, it is mine. And I have already won it. Open your eyes. See with faith. The enemy may surround you, but I surround the enemy. Victory is yours. Some of you are waiting for a miracle, wondering if I will come through for you. But do you remember the woman with the issue of blood? She suffered for 12 years, spent all she had, yet she did not give up. She pushed through the crowd, reached for the hem of my garment, and in that moment, she was healed. Her faith made her whole. And I tell you now, your faith is not in vain. Keep believing. Keep pressing forward. The breakthrough is near. You think you are forgotten, that your small acts of faithfulness are unnoticed. But do you remember the widow who gave 2 small coins? Others gave from their wealth, but she gave all she had. And I saw her. I honored her. Nothing you do for me is wasted. Every prayer, every sacrifice, every step of faith, it matters. I see it. And I will reward it. You feel unworthy, like you have failed too many times, like I could never use you. But do you remember Peter? He swore he would never deny me, yet he did, 3 times. He wept, believing he had lost his place. But I restored him. I called him again. And on the day of Pentecost, he stood and preached, and thousands were saved. Your failure is not the end. I am not finished with you. I still have a purpose for you. Get up and follow me. You feel empty, like something is missing, like nothing in this world satisfies. But have you forgotten the Samaritan woman at the well? She searched for love, for fulfillment, but she was always left thirsty. Until she met me. I gave her living water, and her soul was never empty again. And I offer you the same. Stop searching for joy in the things that cannot satisfy. Come to me, and I will fill you. Your struggle is not the end of your story. Your pain will not last forever. Hold on. Keep trusting. I am the God of the impossible. The God who raises the dead, who calms the storm, who turns mourning into dancing. And I will do the same for you. Keep believing. Your victory is coming. You feel exhausted, like you've been fighting the same battle for too long, like the weight of life is crushing you. But do you remember when I carried the cross? The road to Calvary was long, the burden was heavy, the pain was unbearable. I fell under the weight of it, but I did not give up. I pressed forward because I saw you. I saw your pain, your struggle, your need for salvation. I endured for you. And now, I tell you, do not give up. You are carrying a heavy load, but you are not carrying it alone. I am with you. The cross you bear will not break you. The suffering you endure will not be in vain. There is glory on the other side of this pain. There is a resurrection after every crucifixion. Some of you feel like everything around you is falling apart, like nothing you do is working. But have you forgotten the walls of Jericho? They were strong, unshakable, a barrier that seemed impossible to bring down. But my people did not fight with swords. They did not tear the walls down with their own strength. They marched. They obeyed. They trusted my command. And on the 7th day, the walls fell. I tell you now, keep marching. Keep praying. Keep trusting. The walls in your life will fall at the appointed time. The breakthrough is coming. You feel like your faith is too small, like you are not strong enough to overcome what is ahead. But do you remember the young boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish? He had so little, yet when he placed it in my hands, I multiplied it. I fed thousands with what seemed like nothing. And I tell you now, you may feel small, you may feel weak, but give what you have to me. Surrender your little, and I will turn it into more than enough. I am the God of multiplication. I will take your faith, your effort, your obedience, and I will do what you never imagined. You feel like you have made too many mistakes, like you are too broken to be used by me. But have you forgotten the prodigal son? He ran away, wasted everything, ruined his life. But when he returned, his father did not reject him. He ran to him, embraced him, restored him. And I tell you now, no matter how far you have gone, no matter what you have done, my arms are open. Come back. Your past does not disqualify you. Your mistakes do not erase my love for you. You are still my child. You feel like the attacks against you are relentless, like the enemy is trying to destroy you. But do you remember Job? He lost everything, his wealth, his health, even his children. His friends doubted him, his wife told him to curse me and die. But Job remained faithful. And in the end, I restored everything he lost, double. I tell you now, the enemy may have stolen from you, but I will restore. The enemy may have tried to break you, but I will strengthen you. What you have lost is not the end. Your latter days will be greater than your former days. Some of you are worried about your future, about what tomorrow holds. But have you forgotten the sparrows? They do not plant, they do not harvest, yet I provide for them. And are you not worth more than many sparrows? If I take care of the birds, if I clothe the lilies in beauty, will I not take care of you? Stop worrying. Stop living in fear. I know your needs. I see your struggles. And I am your provider. Trust me. You feel alone, like no one understands, like no one sees your pain. But do you remember Hagar? She was cast out, abandoned, left in the wilderness with no hope. But I found her. I called her by name. I provided for her. I tell you now, you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I see you. I hear you. I am near to the broken-hearted. Even in the wilderness, I am there. Even in your loneliness, I am with you. Some of you have been betrayed, wounded by those closest to you. But do you remember Joseph's brothers? They hated him, sold him, left him for dead. Yet I raised him up. And when his brothers stood before him, afraid, he did not seek revenge. He forgave. He said, "What you meant for evil, God meant for good." And I tell you now, the betrayal you suffered will not destroy you, it will elevate you. The pain you endured will not break you, it will prepare you. Forgive. Let go. Trust that I am working all things for your good. You feel unworthy, like you have nothing to offer. But do you remember the sinful woman who anointed my feet with oil? Others judged her, called her unworthy, but I saw her heart. I received her offering. And I tell you now, your worship matters. Your love for me is not unseen. You are not defined by what others say about you, you are defined by my love. Come to me as you are. I accept you. I love you. I delight in you. Your struggle is not in vain. Your pain is not wasted. Every tear, every hardship, every battle, it is shaping you. It is strengthening you. You may not see it now, but one day, you will look back and understand. One day, you will see that what the enemy meant for evil, I used for good. One day, you will stand victorious, and you will know, I was with you all along. Hold on. Keep trusting. Keep believing. The breakthrough is near. The promise is close. Victory is yours. You feel like time is passing, like your prayers are going unanswered, like your season of waiting will never end. But have you forgotten Sarah? She waited years for a promise that seemed impossible. She doubted, she struggled, but I was faithful. And in the end, I fulfilled my word. I tell you now, delay is not denial. My timing is perfect. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. Do not give up in the waiting. Do not lose faith in the silence. Your promise is on the way. Some of you feel like your strength is gone, like you have nothing left to give. But do you remember Gideon? He was the least in his family, the weakest in his tribe, yet I called him a mighty warrior. Not because of his own strength, but because I was with him. And I tell you now, you are not weak. You are not defeated. You are a warrior. You have the power of heaven backing you. You may feel small, but I am great within you. Stand up. Fight. Victory is already yours. You are facing storms, winds and waves that seem like they will drown you. But do you remember when my disciples were in the boat? The storm raged, the waves crashed, and they were afraid. But I was with them. I stood and rebuked the wind, and immediately, there was peace. And I tell you now, the storm in your life is not greater than my power. The winds that rage around you must obey my voice. Trust me in the storm. Even when it seems like I am silent, I am in control. Some of you feel like you have been forgotten, like your dreams have died. But have you forgotten Joseph? He was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused, imprisoned. It seemed like his destiny was destroyed. But I had a plan. I was positioning him for something greater. And I tell you now, your struggles are not setbacks, they are setups. What looks like defeat is preparation for your promotion. Do not despise your season of testing. I am shaping you. Your story is not over. You feel like the enemy is too strong, like the battles are too much. But do you remember David? He was just a shepherd boy, facing a giant with only a sling and a stone. But he did not fight alone, I was with him. And with one throw, the giant fell. I tell you now, your Goliath is not greater than my power. The battle is mine. Stand in faith. The giants in your life will fall. You feel tired, like you can't keep going, like you have nothing left. But do you remember Paul and Silas in prison? Beaten, chained, locked away. But in the midnight hour, they worshipped. And as they worshipped, the prison shook, the chains broke, the doors opened. And I tell you now, your worship is your weapon. Praise me in the middle of your struggle. Sing in the midnight hour. And watch how I move. Watch how I break chains. Watch how I open doors no one can shut. You think you are too far gone, that I could never love you after all you've done. But have you forgotten the thief on the cross? He was guilty, condemned to die, yet in his final moments, he turned to me. And I welcomed him into my kingdom. I tell you now, it is never too late. My grace is greater than your sin. My mercy is deeper than your failures. No matter what you've done, you can turn to me. My arms are open. You feel like your prayers are unheard, like you have been knocking on a closed door. But do you remember the persistent widow? She kept asking, kept knocking, refused to give up. And in the end, she received justice. I tell you now, keep praying. Keep believing. Keep knocking. Do not give up. The door will open. The answer will come. I am faithful. Some of you are searching for purpose, wondering if your life even matters. But do you remember Esther? She was an orphan, forgotten by the world. But I positioned her for a purpose greater than she could imagine. She became a queen, a deliverer of her people. And I tell you now, your life is not an accident. You were born for such a time as this. I have placed you where you are for a reason. Seek me, and I will reveal your purpose. You are waiting for a miracle, wondering if I still move. But do you remember the blind man who cried out to me? The crowd told him to be silent, but he shouted louder. And because he did not give up, I restored his sight. I tell you now, do not be silent. Do not let doubt steal your faith. Cry out to me, and I will answer. Your miracle is closer than you think. Some of you are carrying burdens too heavy to bear, feeling like no one understands. But I tell you now, come to me. Lay it down. I will give you rest. I will carry what you cannot. You are not alone. You are loved. You are mine. Your struggle is temporary. Your pain has a purpose. Your story is still being written. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. I have gone before you, and I am making a way. Hold on. Keep believing. The best is yet to come. Your victory is near. Your breakthrough is coming. Trust me, and you will see the glory of God in your life.